va guru 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 guru va 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 guru guru va guru va guru guru va 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 guru Vahguru, 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 Vahguru. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. This is a beautiful Shabad, a rare Shabad in Gurbani, where with Vaheguru Ji's Kirpa, questions are answered. So it's like just directly talking with Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj. And for first 4 pads or paudis, Maharaj is just describing the questions of the Jagyasu, the questions of people like us. And then after the 4th pad, Maharaj is going to give us the answers to each and every question in detail. Aao let's go with it and learn from Tan Shri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj. This is on Ang 131. Maj Mahalla Panjwa, Kaun so Mukta, Kaun so Jukta. Very simple. Kende Mukat kaun hai? How would we know that somebody has become liberated? Again, this question is directed towards us. The way we have to read this question, these questions, is not for the others. The common mistake which we do while reading these questions is we are thinking about other people. No, we have to think about us. Kaun so mukta, kaun so jukta. Kende keda? Who is liberated and who can be considered that who has gone to the highest level of jog, as in who is merged in Vaheguru. Normally people think that yoga is all about or is about doing something, right? Now, Jugta means is not Jugti here, not just the Jugti, that who has accomplished. Who is the one who has accomplished? So another way we can think of this. What can we do to become Mukt, liberated? What can we do to merge in Vaheguru? Kaun so gyani, kaun so bhakta? Kende keda gyan? Which gyan is considered, which intellect, which wisdom is considered that somebody attains that wisdom and is called gyani? Kaun so bhakta? Bhakta as in bakna to aaya वैसे. Bakna meaning bolna, meaning singing praises. What should we sing? मुंह के बोलन बोलिए जित सुन तरे प्यार. Which gyan should we take? Which intellect, which wisdom should we take that we can become gyani, Brahm gyani? Here Brahm gyan's question is there. Kaun so girhi, kaun udasi, kaun so कीमत पाए जियो? Can we be householder or live in our family and still be unattached with the Maya, with the Trigun Maya? How? Who is the one? How can we become one of them? That we are living in a family and also unattached to the Maya. Kaun udasi, kaun so कीमत पाए जियो? कहते किस तरह पता लगेगी? How would we know the value of our life? That what is the purpose of our life? Yes, intellectually we all know, right? We read it every day. ਭਈ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤ ਮਨੁਖ ਦੇਹੁਰੀਆ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਮਿਲਨ ਕੀ ਇਹ ਤੇਰੀ ਬਰੀਆ. Yes, but how would we actually know why we were sent? What is the value of our life? Why we were chosen? If Vaheguruji is giving us an opportunity to come to the Sangat, if Vaheguruji is giving us the opportunity to listen to the vichar, to wisdom, why we? How did we got this opportunity? Or what exactly is the value of our Manukha Dehi, our Manukha life? And how are we connected or attached with the Maya? Why can't we be attached with the Vaheguru at the first place? This is a very deep Shabad. Kin bid bhada, kin bid chuta. Kende kedi bidhi lai Maharaj ne? What technique did Maharaj used that we got attached with the Maya? And what should we do that if he has attached us to the Maya, to calm, krodh, lobh, moh, ahankar, lust, greed, anger, attachment, ego, the five thieves, kin bid chuta. How can we be liberated? ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤੇ ਬੰਨਿਆ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਮੋਹ ਮਾਇਆ ਦੇ ਬੰਧਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ in the bond of moh maya, in attachment, emotional attachment, how did we get attached and how can we get liberated? Both. Why didn't we got attached with Vaheguru? These are the common questions everybody has, that why Maharaj created the Maya. मेरे प्रभ साचे एक खेल रचाया. We're still on the second pada. There are more questions. Kin bid avan javan chuta. Now, since we are connected with Maya, we are attached with the bondages of Maya, of these five thieves, by Kal. How can we come out of the cycle of life and death? How can we break the cycle of life and death? This is in these kind of shabads what we should do when we are reading the Bani. We should do ardas benti. ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਸਰੈਂਡਰ ਕਰ ਦੇਣਾ ਆਪਾਂ, ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦੇ ਚਰਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਣਾ ਸੀਸ ਨਿਵਾ ਦੇਣਾ. should put our head in front of Maharaj. Say, Maharaj, I don't know. How can I break this cycle of life and death? How can I come out of the Maya, of the worldly pleasures? You please tell me. Kaun karam, kaun neh karma. Which karam should I do? What should I do that I become a nekarma? That I go beyond these karams. I don't want to do these karams, because the more karams I do, then I have to take a weight of all these karams. Any karma I am doing, now every action I am doing, there is a result for that action. Any action I do, even if I'm thinking about something, I'm thinking about something, and then that becomes part of my lekha, that becomes part of my account. कौन कर्म कौन ने कर्मा, कौन सो रहे कौन सो कहे कहाए जियो. कहते, who should I ask? What should I chant? किदे कोल मैं जाऊं? I have this problem. You told me that we should live a family life. Now when I'm living in the family life, now so many karams I have, so many actions I have to do. I have to live in the family. I have to sometimes say the harsh words to my kids, my wife, my husband. And more harsh words I do, they become part of my karma. They become part of my account. They become part of my lekha. मेरा लेखा बन जाता हो. बाहर किस तरह निकलांगे? की कमा करा उनमें? What should I do? And everybody talks about happiness. सारे खुशी दी गल करते, सुख दी गल करते. कहते सुखिया है कौन? Is there anybody who is sukhi in this world? Is there anybody happy? And if you say that people are sukhi, then who are the dukhi? What is this game of pain and happiness? Sukh te dukh di game ki hai. Why sometimes I'm happy? Why sometimes I'm sad? I'm in pain. कदी मैं सुखी हाँ, कदी मैं दुखी हाँ. कौन सो सन्मुख, कौन वे मुखिया. And then you talk about Sanmukh, that we have to be Sanmukh. We have to come in front of Vaheguru. We have to read his Gurbani. Our mind should be connected with him all the time. Looking at, our face should be towards him. And then what happens when we put our back on him? When we become Vemukh? कौन सो सन्मुख, कौन वे मुखिया. कहते टेल मी द जुगती गुरु साहब. मैनू समझ नहीं आ रही. I am confused. किन बिद मिलिए, किन बिद बिछड़े. कहते at the first place, how I got separated. Now, if I got separated, what did I do to become separated? पढ़ते हैं ना, किरत कर्म के विछड़े कर कृपा मेलो राम. किन बिद मिलिए. Now what should I do so that I can connect back? I got disconnected with you. Now what should I do so that I can connect back? And who will tell me this jukti, this bid, this technique? A bid कौन प्रगटाए जियो. कौन दसेगा मनु. This शब्द is total surrender. महाराज के बिल्कुल surrender हो जाना. And ask, just like a little kid with a lot of questions is asking their parents. देखो, the principle of Gurbani is to become zero. But to become zero, to become thoughtless, our answers should be there. The questions which arise in our mind, we should have those answers. If we'll not have those answers, we cannot become zero. ਅਸੀਂ शून्य अवस्था ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਸੁਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੈਠ ਸਕਦੇ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਚਿਰ. We cannot sit for a long time till the time we don't have the answers. So that's why this is a very important gyan. This is a very important wisdom. And Guru Sahib knew. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆ, my Sikhs will have these questions. And these are the questions being asked by the Sangat. That's why Maharaj is putting it. And these are all questions right now. The answer has not even yet started. There is no Rahau Tuk here. Now, mostly we will know from Rahau what is the central idea. But because there are so many questions here, there is no Rahau Tuk in this here. कौन सो अक्षर जित धावत रहता. कहता वो केड़े अक्षर है. कहते I've heard. कहते I have heard that if you will have this naam, this shabad, your mind can be static. Your mind will stop wandering. Your thoughts will die. कहते वो केड़ा अक्षर है. What word is that? Because in those days, even today, Guru Pyareo, people go to different deras and all. Some of them, they will give them this naam, this shabad, this word in their ears, ਕੰਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਐ ਨਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ. This word, don't tell it to anybody. When the Dharamraj will come, when the Jams will come and take you to Dharamraj, you tell this word, this Shabad to the Dharamraj, and then he will let you go. He will free you up. बहुत कुछ सीगा. There were so many things. वो कहते संगत कहती है, the संगत is asking Guru Sahib, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੱਸੋ ਕਿਹੜਾ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਹੋ? Which word is that? ਕਿਹੜਾ ਅੱਖਰ ਆ? कौन सो अखर जित धावत रहता, कौन उपदेश जित दुख सुख सम सहता. These questions have an answers also. Just do reverse engineering. Put your mind, do a reverse engineering. कौन उपदेश जित दुख सुख सम सहता. कहते केड़ा उपदेश, which message is there that taking that message, ਉਹ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੁੱਖ ਤੇ ਸੁੱਖ ਦੋਵੇਂ ਸਮ ਕਰ ਰਹਿਣ. That the dukh and sukh, happiness and pain becomes one for me. I don't get bothered with the happiness. I don't get bothered with the sadness. ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸਹਿਨ ਸ਼ਕਤੀ ਆ ਜਾਵੇ. I can endure the pain. Same way I can endure the happiness. I don't get overexcited. I don't get anxious. Give me that shabad. Give me that updesh. That my mind has this ability. Guru Pyareo, it's all about mind, right? When mind thinks, subconscious mind is thinking that it is sad, you will be sad. When the subconscious mind is thinking you are happy, you will be happy. But the question is there any word? Is there any naam? Is there any shabad? Is there any sound? Is there anything? Is there any particular specific wisdom which can make our mind still? Which can make our mind stop wandering? So many questions. 4 pade hone wale Guru Pyareo, 4 pades, and it's only questions. Sangat is keep, and just imagine this thing. Guru Sahib is sitting, Sangat is asking these questions, and Guru Sahib is just listening to the question. He has not replied to a single question yet. एक भी आंसर नहीं दिता अजे तक. कहते कौन सो चाल जित पार ब्रह्म ते आए. कहते what walk should I do? कहते ना talk the walk or walk the talk. What should I do that I can connect with Par Brahm, with Vaheguru Ji? कौन सो चाल जित पार ब्रह्म ते आए. केड़ी चाल मैं चलना? What lifestyle should I have? केड़ा lifestyle होवे? Which lifestyle have that my mind becomes static, my mind becomes shunya state, and I can only focus on Par Brahm. Par Brahm as in Vaheguru. Kin bid kirtan gaye jiyo. How should I sing the praises? How should I sing the praises? What is the technique? कौन सो चाल जित पार ब्रह्म ते आए, किन बिद कीर्तन गाए जियो. दसो मैं किस तरह कीर्तन करा कि मैं थॉटलेस हो जाऊं, that I can connect with Vaheguru. See, in the Gurbani, in the various places, we have answers. It's not that we don't have answers. But the interesting point is in one Shabad summarizing everything. We know Kal Yug mein Kirtan Pradhana, Gurmukh Japiye Laye Dhyana. But so many questions. Fourth pad we are, and Sangat is just asking the questions. And now is the time when Maharaj will start answering. Starting from the first question. Kaun so mukta, kaun so jukta. Now the answer starts. Gurmukh mukta, Gurmukh jugta. You have to become a Gurmukh. And we have been talking about in the previous classes also, what is Gurmukh. This whole show was dedicated to who is a Gurmukh. But high level, Gurmukh here is, we have a Syari. Whenever there is Syari is there, through Guru's Mukh. Gurmukh is who? Through Guru's Mukh. Meaning, who is listening to Guru. Not just listening, but doing a practical of Guru's hukam. ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮਾਲਕ ਦੇ ਹੁਕਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈ. The one who is connecting with the Naam. The one who is merged in the Naam. Gurmukh is a very high avastha. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਦਾ ਗਿਆਨ ਲੈ ਕੇ, take the wisdom of Guru, take the Naam from Satguru Ji who is sitting inside you, and merge in there, and then only you will be mukt. Then only you will be jukt, you will be merged. Gurmukh mukta, Gurmukh jukta. Gurmukh gyani, Gurmukh bhakta. Kende bhakta, bhakta. In common language, if you will say somebody ki bhakta mein, they will get angry with you. But in Gurbani, bhakta is a good word, meaning the one who is singing the praises. But that was the question, right? Let's go back here. Kaun so gyani, kaun so bhakta? Answer is Gurmukh gyani, Gurmukh bhakta. Kende nishani hua hai Gurmukh di. What is the sign? What is the nishani? The nishani of Gurmukh is Vah Guru, Vah Guru, Vah Guru. Singing praises. Gurmukh gyani. Which gyan? Not the worldly gyan, not the worldly wisdom, the wisdom of Gurbani. Kende Tan Girhi. There was a question. Kaun so Girhi, right? Tan Girhi. The one who lives in the family. Tan Girhi Udasi Gurmukh. Kende wo bhi Gurmukh hi hai. A Gurmukh can be a family man. ग्रस्त जीवन गुरमुख ਦਾ ਹੀ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ, ਦੂਜੇ ਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ, ਭੋਗੀ ਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ. Who is ਭੋਗੀ? Who is going through worldly pleasures. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਉਹ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਗਿਰਹੀ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ. Because being a family person, living in the family, you have duties. Some other day we'll talk about those duties. There are multiple rin which we have. Pitri rin, rin towards our family, rin towards our society. We have duties. We have certain duties. But only Gurmukh, who is connected with the Naam, who is meditating, who is praising Vaheguru all the time, oyo girhi ban sakda. That only they can get detached from the Maya while living in household. Family ch reh ke being detached. Tan girhi, कहते धन है वो, is the blessed. Tan hi girhi udasi gurmukh. That gurmukh is tan, who is doing the duties of a household person, who is, while doing the duties of the household person, he is disconnected, he is detached with Maya. Gurmukh कीमत पाए जियो. Question see na, who will know the value of the life? How will we know the value of life? Who will know the value of life? कहते Gurmukh. You have to become Gurmukh. If you will not become a Gurmukh, संगत ਨੂੰ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਰਜਨ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਅਵਸਥਾ ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੈਂਦੇ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਮਝ ਸਕਦੇ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਕਾਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ, what lifestyle you should have. ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਕੀਮਤ ਪਾਏ ਜਿਓ. The value can be known only by ਗੁਰਮੁਖ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ first thing what ਗੁਰਮੁਖ do, what is the ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨੀ? ਹੋਮੈ ਬਾਦਾ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਛੂਟਾ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਸੀਗਾ ਨਾ, how we are connected and how we are disconnected. How we are disconnected from ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ. ਅਸੀਂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਚੋਂ ਵਿਛੜੇ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ? ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤਾਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਹੋਮੇ ਕਰਕੇ, because of our ego, because of our self ego, self arrogance. ਹੋਮੇ ਬਾਦਾ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਛੂਟਾ, and the gurmukh will be disconnected, detached with home. Then the question was about cycle of life and death. How can we come out of the cycle of life and death? Again, Gurmukh. Gurmukh avan javan tutta. कहते तोड़ता उन्हें आना जाना. He got liberated. He broke the cycle of life and death. No longer reincarnation. So to call ourselves a Gurmukh is a very high avastha. कहते ना Gurmukh है जी. We take everything so lightly these days. Yesterday we talked about Das. People take Das so lightly. Das is a Gurmukh. Gurmukh avan javan tuta. Gurmukh karam. Gurmukh ne karma. कहते Gurmukh भी कर्म करता है. कहते see ना? The question was, if I am doing the karams, they become my account. How can we become ne karma? How can we come out of these karams? कहते yes, while living a household, grasti jivan, yes, you will be doing a lot of karams. But if you become a Gurmukh, while doing those karams, those actions, you can become Nikarma, because there are certain duties you have towards this life. You still have to do it. But if you remember Vaheguru all the time, if your chit, if your conscious, if your conscience is with the consciousness, meaning if your mind is with the higher power, with Vaheguru, with the Naam, then you can become Ne Karma. Gurmukh kare susubhaye jiyo. That will become your subha. That will become your lifestyle. The thought process will be like that. That anything I do, I remember Vaheguru. कोई भी कर्म करांगा रब नूं याद करना. सिमर सिमर हर कारण करना. सिमर सिमर हर कारण करना. कोई भी कर्म करन तो पहला रोटी पकानी है, महाराज नूं याद रखना है. We have to cook food, remember Vaheguru. We have to go out, remember Vaheguru. We have to go somewhere, remember Vaheguru. Then only those karams also, the worldly tragun maya karams also will become a seva. It will become a seva. Maharaj is not telling us to go to the jungles, to go to the mountains. Maharaj says you have to live in the family and do all these karams. But remember Vaheguru with every karam. And then, now Maharaj is saying, and if you will become a Gurmukh, you will become Sukhi. कहते दुख नहीं आएगा. पूछा सी ना सुख दुख का की सिस्टम है. कौन सुखिया ते कौन दुखिया? गुरमुख सुखिया, गुरमुख दुखिया. Manmukh. Manmukh Dukhiya. If you will turn your back towards Guru, Manmukh, you'll become Dukhiya. Gurmukh aaye jaye nisang. If Gurmukh will come also, they come for a purpose. The purpose of Vaheguru. Manmukh aave, manmukh jaave, manmukh dar ko chota khave.
फिर चोटा खावे.
मनमुख फिर चोटा खावे. Manmukh will come and go, and they will have to go through a lot of problems. They think they are enjoying the pleasures of world, but these pleasures are nothing but dukh. Can they? Who is Sanmukh? Gurmukh is Sanmukh. Gurmukh is Sanmukh. Manmukh is Vemukh. Simple. Because Gurmukh is looking out for the instructions from his Vaheguru, from his Guru. Manmukh is looking away from Vaheguru. He's looking towards Kal, looking towards five thieves. Gurmukh miliye, Manmukh vichre. Can they become a Gurmukh? And you will connect. Now we have to see self-introspect. In 24 hours, are we Gurmukh or are we Manmukh? Maybe sometimes we are Gurmukh. Maybe sometimes we are Manmukh. And that is what we have to learn coming in the Sangat. What is our priority? Is our priority Gurbani or is our priority people? It can be spiritual people also. It can be political people also. It can be people with power also. It can be our own relations also. Our spouse, our parents. What is important? Yes, we have to do duties. But what I am seeing is even the people, they have in the life, they are picking and choosing people. वो मनमुखता है, वो गुरमुखता नहीं है. This time, this is my priority. We don't set our preferences, priorities. Our priority should be always Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Gurmukh, Sanmukh, Manmukh, Vemukhiya. We are becoming more Vemukh. Gurmukh miliye, Manmukh vichre, Gurmukh bid pragtaye jiyo. Kende Gurmukh millega, Gurmukh will merge. And Manmukh will be always separated. Kirt karam ke vichde, kar kirpa milo ram. Lekin ek gaal yaad rakho. One thing always remember. If Manmukh will also come into the realization that I am getting separated, Maharaj will give him a chance. May not be in this birth, maybe in the next birth, maybe in the same birth also. It's never late. Gurmukh bid pragtaye jiyo. Ye Gurmukha di sangat karange. If we'll do a sangat, come in a sachi sangat of Gurmukhs, we will know what is the right way. Even if we are living the path of a Manmukta, listening to our mind all the time, listening, doing worldly pleasures, but coming in the Sangat, it will change. Everything will change. Akhar di gallo isi. That which akhar should we chant? Gurmukh akhar jit tavat rehta. Naam akhar, which is कागद कलम ना लिखन हार मन्ने का बह करन विचार ऐसा नाम निरंजन होए जेको मन जाने मन कोई. That नाम which doesn't have a form, which doesn't have a shape, that akhar, Gurmukh will connect with that akhar, that word, because Vaheguruji is formless, that akhar is formless. Jit tavat rehta. While connecting with that Shabad, with that Akhar, mind will not move, mind will not wander. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ that is the same ਉਪਦੇਸ਼, that is the ਉਪਦੇਸ਼ which Gurmukh will get from the Guru, as in the Gurbani Guru. That message of connecting with that Naam. When the Gurmukh will connect with that Naam, Dukh, Sukh, Sam, Sehta, it will endure happiness and pain together. He will not say this is good, this is bad. Pain is also okay, happiness is also okay. Maharaj, jo bhi tuse ditta, tuse theek kita. Because both are given. Life, we will have pain and happiness, but we will accept pain also. We will accept happiness also. No anxiety, no excitement. Normal, same, same. Dukh, Sukh, Sam Sehta. Same, Sam is same. Gurmukh ਚਾਲ ਜਿਤ ਪਾਰ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਤੇ ਆਏ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਦੀ ਚਾਲ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ? ਉਹਦੇ ਮਨ ਦੀ ਚਾਲ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ. The mind's ਚਾਲ. Mind's ਚਾਲ is, mind is connecting with the ਸ਼ਬਦ. ਪਾਰ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਤੇ ਆਏ. ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਚਾਲ ਜਿਤ ਪਾਰ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਤੇ ਆਏ. They will focus on par Brahm. Gurmukh Kirtan Gaye Jiyo. They will always sing the praises of Vaheguru. Kal Yug mein Kirtan Pradhana, Gurmukh Japiye Laye Dhyana. Dhyan de naal. It's all about dhyan, all about focus. Where our focus is. If our focus is towards the world, will become Mamnuk. Focus is towards Vaheguru, towards the Naam, will become Gurmukh. Sagli banat banai ape. Vaheguru Ji created whole creation. He himself did it. He didn't took anybody's help. He didn't took a help of, any deities in doing that. He's self-capable. He did himself. Ape kare karaye thape. Utpat parlo shabde hoye. Shabde hi fir utpat hoye. Through the Shabad, he created, he established himself. We discussed this a few days back also. That for 32 or 36 yugs, he was silent. He was in sun. He didn't create anything, but then he created it. It is his will. Udi mauj hai. Ikaste hoyo ananta. From one, anek hai. Ek hai fir anek hai. Anek hai fir ek hai. Ekaste hoyo ananta. From one to many. What is that showing? That we are part of Vaheguru. We came from Vaheguru. Our existence came from Vaheguru. This Atma which we have is from Vaheguru. That life force which we have is Vaheguru. Ekaste hoyo ananta. Nanak ekas mahe samaye jiyo. Jiste upjaya nanaka. Ape fir hua. From where we came? We came from Ik Onkar. From one Vaheguru, the voice of Vaheguru, the whole creation was created. That sound which created the whole creation, that's Ong. Once we'll connect with that sound, we'll get back to the one. We'll merge back to the one. Aao ji Gurmukh Pyareo. Let's try to connect back with the one. How? When we say Vah, we listen to our voice. Guru, listen to our voice. Aao ji shuru kariye. Vah Guru, 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 Vahguru, 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 Guru, Vahguru, 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 Guru, Vahguru, Guru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Guru, Vahguru, 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 Guru, Vahguru, 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 Guru, Vahguru, Vah. अंतर्गत सिमरन गुरु प्यारे. Mind should chant, mind should listen. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. हम अवगुण भरे एक गुण नाही, अमृत छाड़ बिखै बिख खाई. माया मोह भरम पै फूलै, सुत दारा स्यों प्रीत लगाई. एक आत्म पंथ सुनियो गुर संगत, तै मिलंत जम त्रास मिटाई. एक अरदास पाठ कीरत की, गुरु रामदास राखो शरनाई. एक अरदास पाठ कीरत की, गुरु रामदास राखो शरनाई. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. भुल्लां चुकां दी खिमा गुरु प्यारिओ. We'll meet tomorrow 5 p.m.